Okay, so I'm on my way to my first appointment and kind of have a little bit of distressing news about the pool business. So I had a customer, and they were in a local town. The guy was a professor and his wife was an engineer. He was also an engineer too. Super nice couple. They're from Turkey and got along really well. They wanted to go see a couple of pools. We did that. They wanted to talk to a couple of customers. We did that. And then they had mentioned it to the customers, also to the job superintendent, that, we had some bad reviews online. And so I wasn't aware of that. So, I was in the process of looking at it when he called me up and he said, "Yeah, Dave, we're going to have to go with another company because you guys have some bad reviews, or you have a bad review." And I thought, okay, that must be pretty bad. So I looked it up and I saw it, and it was basically a guy who was saying that the owner was unprofessional and the crews did good work, but he was not happy with a warranty item that they had. So then I went into the office and I talked to the owner. He's about 60 years old. His dad runs the business. He's 80. And so I talked to Tom and he said, yeah, well, everybody has, good and bad things to say. Not really too much you can do. I go, well, yeah, there is things you can do. I go, what was the situation? And he goes, well, it had to do with the plaster. The guy wasn't happy with plaster. We have them sign things saying that it's streaky, blotchy, generally uneven in color. But what we're trying to say is that it's going to look more like Marble-lite, like marble. It's not going to be like a paint job or like a piece of plastic down there. So they have to understand that that's what it looks like when you put color inside of a cement product. And so he was outside the warranty on it because the plaster only has a 1-year warranty. But when he was complaining, I think the owner tried to talk to him about that. And then after a bit of time, he finally relented and he went ahead and replastered the pool. So then the guy was very happy on the second time around. So it could have been that it just depends on the weather. It might have modeled more, but they're very careful in the second time how they did it. And so he was very happy at the second time, not happy in the process of having to complain about it. But, and I think he was very happy with the owner now, because he took care of it. So that's the kind of thing that makes it really tough, because that acknowledgement of him being happy about it was not transmitted back to the Yelp review. And so it kind of looks like we didn't do anything about it. And sorry, you got all these, got construction going on over here. So yeah, he had to go through a process to get it done, which is just takes a long time, and you have to be stern, with what your complaint is. And I guess, it legitimately, it looked bad, not like standard in our industry. So they went ahead and replaced it, which is a big cost to do it. That's probably $3,000 or $4,000, and that could be the profit in that pool. But you don't really have a choice. You have to do it. So everything was taken care of, but it wasn't transmitted back to the original complaint to say that, yep, we replaced it. Yep, he's happy about it. And you should really make an effort to say, if we replace it and you're happy about it, can you please put another review up there so that we can get that off of there. But I think it's very nonchalant when you're talking about people that are older, that are not internet savvy. And so they just kind of go on and on, and they just, they make an excuse for it. But then I just had a second estimate that I was set up for in about 2 weeks, and she canceled the estimate. And the reason she canceled it was because of the bad review that she saw online. So I just sent a message to the old man, that they have to try to resolve this, or this is what's going to continue to happen. This could also be a reason that we're not getting as many leads as we normally do, although I know that the industry is slow. But these reviews are really critical. You have to address them. And I'm not saying that they have to try to do it, because I think they'd have a hard time even getting on the review site. But they have a son. The owner has a son that's young, younger, maybe 21, and he works for us already on plan checking, so he could definitely address the review. And then definitely, if they got a letter from this guy, which they should secure a letter if we're going to do something that dramatic, to completely redo his pool, drain it, redo it and make it right. And he's happy now that they need to get that review back on there, because it's going to be kind of killing us. So I sent a message to the owner's wife, which will go to the owner, the 80-year-old owner, and hopefully they'll be able to get that resolved, because that's just not a good thing. But it does show you how important reviews are. And even if they're not legitimate or they're unrealistic, you still have to address them. You got to have somebody that can address them. And we pay enough people that know about the computer. Somebody should be able to address it. So it won't be me, because I'm also that way. I don't know how to get on the review sites or anything, but they have to learn that's important. Anyway, I just want to let you guys know about that. It just happened, so hopefully they'll get that resolved. Thank you much, and have a great day.